The Kansas City Chiefs head to Duval for a nice early season clash with the Jacksonville Jaguars, meaning we've got two of the premier QBs in the game facing off. Trevor Lawrence, the one coming in off a win.
Now Lawrence throws back of the end zone, touchdown, it's Ridley.
Lawrence started his year off with a 2 TD plus 100 rate game, so he comes in feeling good.
Lawrence looking for Ingram, makes the catch along the sideline.
Patrick Mahomes comes in looking to rebound, sub 80 rate in week 1 versus Detroit.
Mahomes chased by Hutchinson, throws on the run, nobody there at all in the pass. Incomplete.
Now he faces a Jaguar secondary that held Anthony Richardson to a sub 80 rating and held him to 6 yards per attempt.
And the Jaguars really coming in with a lot of confidence on that defense.
Mahomes isn't a rookie, rarely has bad back-to-back games, and Kansas City's offense should be better to stop if Senor Drip is back.
Kelce, late to the end zone, touchdown!
I hit him with the bing bing, and then just go.
So, the cheetah didn't matter, Travis Kelce does. Got it.
Mahomes will go left, and Gray was covered. The Kelce replacement.
Chiefs' Week 1 O-face was a little awkward without their third beastie. He was a game day decision, so the Chiefs' empire assumption, he will return and restore order to their offensive flow.
It's just different, isn't it? Without Kelce,
Feels different.
It's just different.
And Jacksonville's defense isn't facing a shaken Patrick Mahomes despite the outcome of their Week 1.
Mahomes. Sidearm sling for the touchdown. Mahomes goes to Blake Bell.
Mahomes didn't have a great opener on paper, but he extended plays and still could have come out the victor without Kelce. He just needed a little more help than he got.
Mahomes, plenty of time, looking in the middle, it's dropped again by Tony, who has had a really poor night.
Kadarius Toney hopefully stayed away from Bart Simpson's favorite candy bar this week.
Right through the hands of Tony, an absolutely perfect throw that'll go down as an interception for Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is confident his wideout group will show out better in Week 2. MVS, Justin Watson, Rashee Rice, Richie James, Sky Moore. They don't need to be a Tyreek, but someone needs to be a Juju at least.
And firing, wants it over there, got it at the 5. First and goal for Kansas City.
Chiefs also have to be able to handle Jacksonville's pass rush better than they did Detroit's. 0 sacks allowed, 39 dropbacks. However, Mahomes faced pressure on 43.6% of his pass attempts. That's Jabba the Hutt fat. He was extending plays a lot, but even so, they'd be queuing Sarah Lynn. 43%? That's too much, man.
Mahomes retreats, puts it up top for Gray, and it's incomplete.
Plus, it could be harder for Mahomes to avoid taking a sack or two this week. That is, unless Saul Silver is responsible for watching where KC right tackle Jawan Taylor is lining up.
You said earlier he's so deep, you wonder if he's legal or not.
And to be honest, we've watched him the whole game. He's really not remotely close.
Saul's not great at paying attention either. Expect Jacksonville's pregame chats with the Stripes to focus on Taylor in order to give defensive end Josh Allen a better chance to visit Mahomes face-to-face.
Tackle from behind, down at the 25-yard line. Josh Allen chased him down.
Allen dropped a sack hat trick in Week 1. He mostly attacks from the right side, which is Taylor's spot. That's a key one-on-one.
Knocked out of bounds by Josh Allen.
KC's run game, as always, their X factor. Mahomes led them in rushing last week.
Hutchinson in pursuit. Haskell in pursuit. Mahomes to the edge. Did he get there? The spot says yes.
Neither of their backs had more than 10 carries. Neither averaged over 4 a run.
Pacheco the runner. Just shy of the first down.
The Jags offense KC is trying to slow, more diverse. They can do more than just drain the clock with their rush attack. Travis Etienne, 18 carries versus the Colts, 77 yards and a touchdown, over 4.2 a carry.
Etienne to the end zone. Touchdown. 26 yards.
Etienne will be staring at a KC rush defense that held its own versus Detroit in Week 1, held them under 4 yards per run versus David Montgomery allowed only 3.5.
Montgomery eludes the first hit by Trent McDuffie, but comes in there and shuts it down.
They didn't handle Jahmyr Gibbs' runs as well, in case you think Etienne is more Gibbs than Montgomery.
Running to the right, to the edge, and Gibbs stays on his feet, gets the first down.
Chiefs pass defense, Lawrence faces. They come in off a subpar outing versus Jared Goff, allowed a mid-90s rating, over 250 yards, a touchdown, no picks. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. Amon-Ra St. Brown is Detroit's number 1, and he hurt the Chiefs the most.
Goff across St. Brown to the end zone. Detroit touchdown.
Jacksonville's number 1 in week 1, newcomer Calvin Ridley, especially in the first half, finished with over 100 yards and a TD.
Lawrence fires and it's caught by Ridley. And he's still going. Calvin Ridley down the sideline.
Ridley moves around, so no specific one-on-ones to talk about with him. The KC secondary also has wide receiver Zay Jones to chase, over 50 yards and a TD last week.
Diving attack made by Zay Jones. And it's a touchdown.
Quiet week 1 for wideout Christian Kirk, so he's looking for a Big Sean bounce back. Tight end Evan Ingram rounds out Spipoli's pass catchers, almost 50 yards in week 1.
It's the tight end Ingram. Picks up a Jaguars first down.
KC gets Chris Jones back. That's big. He joins George Karlaftis and Mike Dana as their top QB hunters. KC's pass rush only got home once versus Detroit, but they did pressure Goff over 30% of his dropbacks. Anything over 30 is good stuff. And the Lions' O-line is tough, so they'd take that again this week.
Goff pressured and brought down. Holding on to the ball is Dana.
Jaguars at home this week. Maybe they'll throw on their black and gold. All right, fine. It's not even gold, it's mustard yellow. And I know it was supposed to be black and teal, but these Duval are burned into my subconscious. Either that or I meant black and gold helmet, not jersey. I don't know, that's so week 1 and I'm on to week 2 comments, which you guys are responsible for, so get to work already. Predictions with scores so other fan bases can get PO'd about how cocky you are. Panel of 10 time.